Hello, what is up everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Kassa and today we're looking at the ultimate 2K tier list from 2K1 or 0 to 2K21 next gen. We're doing the exact tier list. So if you guys like this, I actually asked you guys on my YouTube in the community post. I'm going to show you in a second the results. So if you want to be in the community post, make sure to vote on that, leave a comment on them, you know what I mean? Like to get interactive with all my subscribers. Anyway guys, let's get straight into today's video. Leave that like, hit that subscribe button, catch you guys in a second. Now that the intro is over, we're doing the tier list. So obviously, as I said before, we're going to add the 2K21 current gen and next gen game versions onto this tier list at the end of the video, and we'll rank them where they're going to put them. So tell me in the comments. I did a poll as well, if I didn't put it in the intro. There's a picture of the poll. Have a look at that. You guys voted, and I want to show you the best 2Ks of all time, every single 2K. Now, from my personal experience, I played every single 2K from 2K9 and up, and I know the best. Now I'm going to say the other ones, I'm going to put not played yet, but I'm going to put them in like different orders. I'm not going to say not played yet. I'm just going to say what they were revolutionary in, like back in the day. I watched Asian 00's video where he played every single one. So I have a little bit of knowledge on every single 2K. So first up, we've got 2K14. Now 2K14 was revolutionary. The only reason it was revolutionary is because it was the first year that Park became implemented. And my team was like more of an auction house type thing. It wasn't so, it's like money spent, but 2K14, my career was next level. That's what started that archetype system. That's where it started. And the park started. And 2K14, I'm going to put in the great / good section. The only reason is because my team was a little bit more like money spent. It was getting on the edge where 2K15 was. But 2K14, bringing the park into the game. So obviously, I'm going to actually put that in the GOATs category. The only reason I put in the GOAT category because it brought it Park. It introduced archetype systems. The My Career was very good. Everything about that game was very good on the next gen. For the current gen version, it wasn't anything special. It was just 2K13 onto the... It was just 2K13 with 2K14 name. Just like current gen is like 2K20 and 2K19. Just slapped on with the new name. But next gen was different. Unlike 2K21 next gen, where they completely missed the ball. They didn't even get the ball anywhere near the ballpark. It was terrible. So 2K14 is goated. Now 2K13, when I played this game, and looking back on it, 2K13 is an okay game. At best. The reason why it's an okay game at best, it had a couple of glitches, couple of bugs. The My Career was the exact same as 2K12. Yeah, I was a My Career head back in the day. Still am, basically. But 2K13, it didn't do that much to push it over the top. Other than bringing my team into the game. This is the first year that my team was in an NBA 2K game. So that's why I'm putting it in okay. Other than that, it was just the same game as 2K12. So 2K13 is a pretty good game. That's why I'm going to put it okay. Only because they rang out the new My Team system. My Team was actually pretty lit back then. Now, ESPN Basketball, I never played it. But from watching Asian Zero's video, it was a trash game. It was just nothing new from the other 2K. So this is basically 2K3 or 2K... I think it's 2K4 actually. Yeah, 2K4. That's what that game is. ESPN Basketball was 2K4. That's when 2K lost the licensing for 1 year. And it's a trash game. Now 2K11, if you didn't play 2K11, I feel very sorry for you. 2K11 was the second year of my career, and it brought out the Michael Jordan challenges. Then Michael Jordan challenges were just enough to purchase the game. The My Career, that was the best My Career of any other 2K in history. 2K11 My Career was the GOAT game. 2K11 will forever be the most goated 2K game in my opinion. I've never had a game that much I love. I'm actually going to make videos. I want to make videos in that game. I'm going to buy the game, buy an Xbox 360 and show you some gameplay of 2K11. So My Career, like 1 or 2 episodes, and show you how good it was. They bring the draft combine in, so you play the draft combine. The My Career was full in depth. It was very, very good. 2K11 and the Michael Jordan challenge, as I said, very, very goated. Now 2K2, again, I'm going to put that in the OK section from Agent Zero's video. It wasn't that good, but it's better than ESPN Basketball, and that's all it needs to be said. I'm going to put it in the OK section. Now 2K16, this is my second favorite 2K of all time. If you guys, like a lot of people say that it's like overrated and stuff like that, you never played it. Nostalgia is not the only drug that's in my head right now. With 2K16, what it did with the park, bringing out, like, affiliation on 2K15, but bringing it to the next level. 2K16 park was the ultimate level, and the YouTubers that we had like Soul Illuminati, Pretty Boy Fredo, you had Nadexy, bro. Like, them sort of YouTubers pushed it over the edge. I was a pretty decent big YouTuber back then. I was pretty known, but I wasn't known like them. They pushed the limit for 2K16, and the park was super fun. I had like a 93, 92 win percent because that game was the very last 2K with a skill gap. That game had a skill gap, okay, because you had to be good. Not everyone had basically the same archetype, right? It's like 2K21, but you can have it balanced, offensive type, defensive type. If you want it balanced, you're automatically OP. Outside, inside, outside, and balanced. The balanced players were OP. That build I had back in the day was OP. The dribble moves were A1. The gameplay was A1. The servers were perfect. The affiliations were perfect. The YouTubers we had were perfect. 2K16 and 2016 as a whole will be forever the greatest year of my life, and probably the greatest year of a lot of people's life, and the greatest 2K of a lot of people's lives. 2K16 will forever be goated, and it will be their second or best game of all time, just because of the nostalgia. Now 2K5, I'm going to put it in the OK section. Agent Zero's video wasn't the best, so not much I can say. And they did the best they could back on the old consoles, like on the Sega and the PS1 and the normal Xbox. You know, not much they can really do. Now 2K9, I played 2K9, and they bring out a crew type mode. I'm going to talk about crew when 2K10 comes up, but 2K9, the servers were horrendous. The gameplay was very mediocre, like very, very mediocre. It was my first ever 2K I ever had. The gameplay was just trash. Everything about 2K19 was shit. If the servers were working and the crew modes and stuff like that were working, you had all-star team up like in this 2K, but 2K9 is very, very good, man. Now we've got 2K3 on the Xbox. I'm going to put that on the trash, even though it has Allen Iverson. So you see there's a trend with Allen Iverson. Yeah, they should have put Shaq on one of them or Kobe on one of them, but we'll stick with AI. AI was a living legend. Top 5 shooting guard of all time. 2K3, I haven't really got much to say. If you want to see what these games look like, go to Agent Zero's video, and it's like one of his top videos that shows all the games. Now 2K18, man, I got 99, or it's legend now, on 2K18. I don't know what else to say about 2K18, man. This game was so bad. 2K18 was, everyone says, the worst 2K. We're getting into my least favorite 2K I ever played of all time. Like, this game had promise. I had the worst 99 overall build in the history. If you want to go back and have a look, I got videos of when I hit 99. I was a slashing playmaker. It was the worst. The only thing that was good about this, the reason why it's not the worst game of all time, is because the rec center was actually decent. And plus, I got Kyrie Irving shoes that are worth a lot of money now. They're like worth 5K, I think, something like that. They're very rare. There's only like 100 in the world of these shoes. That's what I got for 99. So that's why, like, the reward for hitting 99, you got shoes that are very, very, very rare. You know what I mean? But 2K18, the servers were trash. The build system was trash. The gameplay, too many. It's like 2K21 current gen right now. Speed glitches ruined the game. You had stupid archetypes ruin the game. You shoot a shot with 3 people in your mouth. You're draining that 3. You are draining it. You're going to be drained. Because it's going to be green every single time. The shot contest was non-existent. That's why 2K18 will forever be the second worst 2K, in my opinion. Next we have 2K8. I've seen some gameplay, and it wasn't that bad. 2K8 was a decent game. We're going to put that in the OK section. Next is 2K1. Probably put that in the trash section. No, we'll put that in the great/good section. Because it was a step up from 2K nothing to 2K1. It was a little bit of a step up. They bring out like different type of game modes, like play now, not online play now, but you know, play now, get your friends, and playing like season matchups, play the A2 games, have like a fantasy sort of thing. Had a little bit of a park mode on there as well, I'm pretty sure. I think it's 2K1, but yeah, it's pretty good. Next is 2K15. Again, third greatest 2K of all time. Now 2K15 was the first year that they bring out affiliation, and affiliations were massive back then. They had 3 different affiliations: Rivet, Sunset, and Old Town Flyers. This game, I hit Legend on Legend 3 it was on this game. It was very, very good. I remember a day I played against the first Legend, and we had hella beef. He still hates me to this day. I played against him with 2 randoms, and I lost to him by 2 points. I knew I could have beat him, but there's not much I can do about that. But 2K15, the only thing that lets 2K15 down was the demigods, but the demigods were fun. That game was the most funnest 2K of all time. The reason why it was so fun is because you can have any build and it's OP. It's fun. It was simulation basketball. It's a game that they should replicate, like 2K16, where you have so much fun playing with different archetypes. Everyone had a different archetype. Everyone had a different archetype. I had a point guard that was overpowered. I had a demigod that's overpowered. And if you weren't bad at the game, you're bad. I had a 25 win % before I met the first Legend 2, like MJ. Shout out to him. I still talk to him to this day. 2K15 made me a lot of friends and a lot of beef. But they also had the rec center where you can walk in with different clothes. The rec center was a walk-on spot. Got next. That was a revolutionary, you know what I mean? The rec center was revolutionary. You had everything that you need. I think you even had high rollers on 2K15. I think it might have been 2K15 or 16. But I'm pretty sure it was 2K15. The high rollers was lit. Dribble moves were OP and lit because it wasn't hard to figure them out. But once you figure them out, you're overpowered. You know what I mean? 2K15 was very fun. Next we have 2K17. Fourth greatest 2K of all time. 2K17. Now, people are saying it's the greatest 2K of all time. Now, if you listen to me here, I played it all year. When the game was out, everyone was saying it's the worst 2K. It's trash. It's garbage. I don't want to play this anymore. Because it went from 2K16 to 17. It's when they got rid of the balanced outside and inside players. And you can have like shooting, like lockdowns, sharpshooters. Like a 6'2 sharpshooter on 2K17 was money. A pure powerful point forward, I mean. The point forward on that game, 6'7 point forward, money, man. That was beautiful. The archetypes were good on that game. But it can't eclipse 2K16 as the greatest 2K park ever. Because the amount of hate it got at the time, the amount of views that dropped. I used to stream every single day on 2K17. That game was pretty lit. They had a couple of different glitches that ruined the game. And then glitches like knocked it down below 2K16. They had some lit YouTubers again. A lot of YouTubers are retired. They even had, that was Prime OSN, I'm pretty sure as well. So 2K17 is the third or fourth, I'll say fourth greatest 2K of all time, in my opinion. It's third greatest park mode of all time. You know what I mean? It was a good game, but I can't put it above 2K16. I'm sorry. But next is 2K19. Now, this is a very, very weird opinion. I hated 2K19. 2K19 was so garbage. Now, hear me out. I didn't play the game. I was like a pro because I didn't want to play the game. It was just stretch, shot creating, stretch big, running around. It was like it's just like 2K21 next gen. The exact same build that is unstoppable and you can't stop it. Every bum and their mum could have a high win. Everyone was trash at that game. They were very bad at that game. It was the most toxic experience because of that one build. The glitches. The only thing about that game was earning like the VC glitch. We can earn like 30k to 45k VC per day. That's the only upside to that game. The mycareer. You had to get mycareer to get rep like 2K18. They could have got rid of that ass. To get rep on park, too hard. The first 99 on that was a nobody, an asshole. Like the rep players were ass. The build, one build. The glitches, the events, they bring in events. Yeah, they bring in some events. But I can't say enough about how bad this game was. Servers, horrific. Rec Center, horrific. Anti-ups Rec Center, horrific. Everything about that game is disgusting. I spit on it. It is fucking disgusting. Never play 2K19. Never ever go back to that. Second worst 2K in my opinion. Worst 2K in my opinion. It's a very unpopular opinion. Next we have is NBA 2K20. We're going to put that in the good or great section. Now, hear me out, one putting in the good or great section. 2K20, the reason why I'm going to put it there, because it was like 2K19. The park was the exact same. But they got rid of the mycareer rep-ups. You can't get rep in mycareer. They got rid of that. Okay? That's a step up. The anti-up. Other than DDoSing, we had, like, what was it? A lot of wages. Wages bring that game up. To this day, that game is still good because there's so many different builds that you can make. I was a legend on that again. And you're like, oh, you grind this game so much. It's not the game I really played back in the day. But 2K20 did take a huge step up from 2K19 and 2K18. That's why it's great and good, because the 1v1 court, good. The gameplay, smooth. The builds. The builds are probably the best build system I've had in any other 2K. The archetype system. Then you have a lot. Like the park was fun. Other than like DDoSes, as I said, that ruined the game. The wages, everything was lit in 2K20, and it still is better than 21 current and next gen combined. Next we have is 2K10. 2K10 is a GOAT game. Very first year they bring out the mycareer. Mycareer in 2K10 was so beautiful. Bringing that into a game was money. That was the very smart option from them. They bring in the crew mode. Like 2K11 had crew as well, but 2K10 started the crew, where you play with your mycareer players online with other people, like the park, 3v3, but online in like a blacktop type of section. You know what I mean? Online, play with your friends. The mycareer, OP, very, very good. You have the draft. You get drafted first. Every game you can get drafted in and play as yourself. You name yourself, man. So I had my player, my own name, my own archetype, my own height. I was a 6'2" point guard, a white 6'2" point guard from Australia, getting drafted like top 10. You know what I mean? That's me now. You know what I mean? It's every kid's dream to be in the NBA, and they bring that into a game, and we could finally be drafted into a game. That's also why 2K11's the GOAT. 2K10 is very, very good, man. Next we have is 2K12. I'm going to put that in the great good section. Now, it wasn't game breaking. It was a very humongous letdown after 2K11, because you had 2K11, which was the best game, right? The best game. And then you bring out 2K12, which was good. Don't get me wrong. Subpar. They left the ball. The mycareer, they had a huge step down. The mycareer was trash. The gameplay was good. Had some fun gameplay. Chris Move was very fun and very entertaining to watch in mycareer series in 2K11. Without him, I wouldn't be doing these videos. So 2K12 is a very good game. They had the 3 cover athletes, Larry, Magic, and Michael Jordan, you know what I mean, MJ? That was iconic. The mycareer was okay. Next we have the very first 2K. I'm gonna put that in the great or good, because it's the very first 2K, you know what I mean? They did everything they could on that Sega. Not much they can actually say about that. 2K6, nothing special, and 2K7, nothing special. They're like the same games, basically. You know what I mean? Like 2K6, 2K7, you couldn't really do much on them. It was just play seasons on your favorite team, other than have Kobe Bryant and Shaq. But yeah, next we have 2K21 current gen. Now 2K21 current gen is in the trash section. I'm going to say that now. 2K21 is the third worst 2K of all time, behind 2K19, 2K18, 19, and 21. Current gen are the 3 worst 2Ks of all time. 2K21 current gen, Big Glitch ruined the game, Zen's ruined the game, DDoS has ruined the game, the park exact same, but worse as 2K20. Anti-up was trash. One build again, the playmaking shot creator. The one center build. Gameplay absolutely atrocious. Every bum's good at the game. Too many glitches. Just horrendous. I want that game gone from existence. And 2K21 next gen, again, 4th worst 2K behind current gen. It had one build, which is 6-7, ruined the game. The park mode, absolutely abysmal. Trash gameplay. The My Team, reason I'm putting above current gen, because the My Team on next gen, A1. Beautiful, it's the only thing I play. I love to make My Team videos so you guys wouldn't watch it, but the My Team is lit. With the 1-6-7 build, unrealistic gameplay, it's just, the city is so big and it's useless. It's just useless. It's just a waste of space. Then you have the mayoral system, mayor system. Yes, you know, there's no need to have mayors. It doesn't make sense. Let's bring back the 2K16 vibes with 3 different affiliations, where you go through one door. So instead of having a big city, you go through a door. You're into Rivet City. You go through another door. You're into Old Town Flyers. You're into another door. You're into Sunset Beach. They need to bring back Sunset Beach. These other ones are ass. Everyone is saying that next gen is a good game. It's delusional. They're either getting paid from 2K, or they're just very, very delusional and in the moment of how good the game is, because I can't play Park. The mycareer, absolutely abysmal. Nothing upside to it. They bring nothing to the table. It was such a letdown for a next gen game. After what they did for 2K14, bringing out the Park and them archetypes, we can pay for your archetypes. Humongous letdown, man. And that is the ultimate 2K game tier list. I want to hear your opinions in the comment section down below. What would you rank each and every game? Please tell me in the comment section down below. Leave that like, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.